We're live. Excellent.
Yeah. Yesterday it was quite a few that joined in, so let's see what happens today.
Tomorrow is also
So,
bank holidays in Sweden?
no,
No.
no. We
Think
had
about
bank
it.
holiday. Friday was here because it was Swedish National Day. So,
All right.
yeah.
Will this be uploaded as well?
Yes, it should.
So I need to behave.
You have to behave, yes. And now we have Alan in the chat.
Sweet. Hey, Slim Shady.
I was actually expecting when I was here this morning that we were going to have some babies to take care of also, but she's holding in.
What litter?
It's for the hets for the habanero bloods. So the phenotype wouldn't be very spectacular, but quite nice otherwise. But
The next step.
yes. It's snow glow. Yes. Looking at the tail, it definitely looks like a female. It's always female.
Females.
Yeah. It's just so prove that we have to live up to what says in the logo with patience.
Fuck patience.
Yeah, definitely. So I think we give it a little bit more before we start talking. I was thinking that we'd talk first a quick update on the auctions. We have quite a lot of bids, but it's like normal. It's always like the last 12 hours where it usually turns up quite a lot. But I think the end results with the video that this is the research for will be quite interesting. And then I was thinking that we were talk a little bit about our plans for the mentorship program.
The auctions. Like, is it the main morph market channel?
Market account.
So it's the Red Dragon, Albino Head Blood, VPI Snow, and VPI Jungle Head Energy. Sweet.
Yeah. And to all you guys that's watching, me and Tim just discussing things here. If there's anything special you want to see, just let us know. Now the people are ticking in, so I think if you haven't watched the live from yesterday, where I showcased all the animals that are on the Morph Market auctions, you can watch it later because it's uploaded to our channel. And if you want me to bring them out, we can do that today too. But we have a beautiful VPI Jungle Head Anery, VPI Snow female, Albino Head Blood male, and a Red Dragon female. So if there's any questions about it, let us know. And we are also going to talk about our plans for the upcoming like mentorship program. We haven't decided everything, but yeah.
No.
So we can get your inputs. It's if there's now you can make your voice heard if there's anything special you would like in that instance. Yeah. And also, if there's any specific animals you want to see, just write it in the comments and we'll.
Yearling VPI Sun Dragon is the request.
Yearling VPI Sun Dragon. Let's see. In shed.
How many people were watching yesterday?
In total, it was like almost 100 people, but we were like around 10 to 12 all the time.
Nice.
So
Is this a yearling?
check.
Nice.
I don't think we have any like 12 to 18 months old sun dragons. We
So
have the
there are
VPI.
some older ones, right? I think from
Yeah.
2022.
22 we have one. I'm just going to check.
I remember one from 22 that was really
Yeah,
sweet.
that one is really sweet, and that's the one I'm going to pick now. So here we have her.
Nice. Yeah. That's better than a yearling.
Yes. But we have one of the siblings of the one we showed that is a holdback that probably will be even crazier than this one as at the same size.
Sweet.
So now we lost. Now it's like 4 people watching.
Including me. I'm just checking the website.
You're just checking the website.
And I realize that you can scroll down all day long. Like lots of animes reserved, but definitely worth having a look. Like a candy store. Hypo IMG Jungle Head Spectre. IMG Head Spectre. I need both.
You need both.
I need both.
That's sweet. Don't ask me to show you the IMG at Spectre though, because she hates me.
Yeah, that's like IMG and Spectre combined. That's
Yeah,
the way it is.
it's the same. It was actually when Steven, our good friend in the US, that's housing our animals for the Morph Market USA store and doing all our imports. When he did a video of the things he got at his place, he was shooting a video of the IMG Aztec Het Spectre female that he has. And he's like, she's just so angry, and like all her siblings is the same.
Wow.
So any lab inspectors? No, we haven't gotten so far to produce any visual lab inspectors, but we have produced the heads for it. And I have a few that is out of shed. And were just born not long ago. But they are really sweet because
Hey, Mike. Hi.
so already just being het black-eyed Annery and VPI, they look
100,
like
100% head, right?
yeah, they are 100% head specters. So 100% head VPI and 100% black-eyed Annery. So we're going to make 1.1 or maybe 2.2 available, depending when we have split them and know what everything is. But it's like already really sweet. And then for ourselves, we also have a Hypo IMG Labby Pet Spectre.
Thanks for subscribing.
And that's a male. So in that case, we'll be able to use him in a couple of years.
Nice.
Yeah, someone just subscribed. Sweet. It's always nice.
Good choice.
Yeah. And Tim has the website in front of him, so if it's something special, you can always ask him to take it out, and then we can play hide and seek and find the animal. So
I have the website and the Morph Market account here. How long? When are the auctions ending?
now it should be 48 hours. We set them to no reserve and 72 hours when we set them yesterday. It should be a countdown clock on them. So I was thinking we have the live today. And like mentioned, if you're interested of the animals, if you watch the uploaded live from yesterday, then I'm showcasing the animals on video. So then you get an idea of how they are temperament-wise, size-wise, and yeah, everything like that. But it should be, 48 hours, it says on my computer here. But
48 hours left.
Yeah, 48 hours left.
Okay, got it.
But if it could be like postponed, because I think like they updated something like if you're bidding in like the last 3 minutes, then it's like turns off and starts 3 new minutes. So we had last time there were a few auctions. I think they were like 30 minutes longer than because people were bidding in the end. And I definitely think like that's how auction works. Even if I don't believe in the feature of auction on
I've
that
never
it's
done
not.
auctions ever.
No, we're trying it for. It's mainly for the research for the video we're making, but if everything is super, then maybe we'll do a few more. So let's wait and see. So mentorship program.
Yes, sir.
What thoughts are we going to share?
I have no clue. No.
No, the thing is that we really haven't decided how to set it up in complete, but it will be like a paid subscription here on YouTube. Is the idea? It will most likely be a few different tiers of membership, where like on the Supreme or you had such a good names on all the tiers when you sent it to me, Tim. But I don't remember what it was.
I feel
I think
completely.
you use ChatGPT for that.
I feel completely unprepared for this. I'm using ChatGPT for a lot of stuff lately. I just got the pro version, to be honest, and yeah, absolutely. And so talk to ChatGPT more than to my wife. So more quality, more quality answers. Sweet. No, but like as short explanation, like basically the idea came up because you reached another level on YouTube, right? With
Possibility
this
to
is
set it up.
this idea is how to bring more value, how to be able to to show even more in detail how we are doing it, how we are plan our breeding, schedule the breedings, but also like strategy wise, if you wanna become a more successful breeder or a successful breeder in general, um, we want to help and assist. And like as an add-on to what we are already sharing on YouTube. I think that's a brief description of what we are planning, but so far it's an idea, and we now we need to get to work.
Yeah. And if you guys have any ideas of what like you would like to incorporate in like the different tiers of like a membership, like our idea is that like the premium membership level will be like with exclusive contents really in depth about all the things about reading Boas, but also like the business side of it. And also if it's 1 or 2 lives a month, where it like, yeah, it will be like this with me and Tim, where you can ask anything like help to what's suitable to breed, ideas to improve your photo qualities, how to be better at customer service, and so on. Everything. I think like the breeding part, we will keep it to Boas because I'm not going to give any breeding advice for like ball pythons and stuff like that. But like for the business side of it, I think it can be quite suitable for anyone doing reptiles or actually most business. So yeah, that's the idea, I think.
Lots of space for improvement. Show me some animals while we are talking. I like to see some litter that got out of shed.
Litters that get out of shed. I'm going to show you. This one isn't out of shed, but still is.
So here we have seafood. What are we looking at? That's
Red dragon leopard.
red dragon leopard.
Yes.
I love the red dragon leopards.
I still like the day when we see the visual of the combination of labyrinth leopard red dragon. So that would be pretty sweet. Let's see. We continue. If we continue on the leopard theme. So here's a Key West leopard sunglow.
Nice.
This one is impossible to catch on camera, but
Lots
that's
of white.
actually like Key West leopard red dragon. Those are going to be like, if you compare just what the Key West does. Let's see where we have put. After dark. Black Devil.
Nice.
It will be really sweet in about a year.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Black Devil.
I know that. Okay, don't bite me, please. You know, for your. Let's see if this shows up now. This is from the blue line.
Blue line. Yeah.
Yeah. They are so sweet. I actually think we're going to keep everything from those letters.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, we have to figure out exactly what's going on. But it's also like, let's see. Have to. Don't be afraid to ask questions in chat. We're happy to
Absolutely.
in
So
any
we,
way. So
we don't have to.
even if it's nice that we can talk to each other, and because sometimes you're just feeling stupid when you're doing live, you're running around and talking, and yeah.
Yeah, absolutely know what you're talking about.
It's
Hey, what's up?
VPI Lab Tech Snow.
VPI text note. Nice.
Yeah.
Tail looks awesome.
Yeah, like what I really like the coloration in that whole litter, like here, like this BPI Snow Labby. They are really sweet.
What's the next IMG project?
Next IMG project we have. It would be really sweet if we got the fire IMGs to be able to make the super fire IMGs, but there's so many that claims that they have produced super fire IMGs, but like the one that Da Vinci Boa made, that's showcased, that really starts to look like a cow retic, like where the black pigments really are popping out. That one is crazy. And then you see quite a lot of people that claiming that they have super fire IMGs, where they're not looking anything like it. So that's to try to breed out. It's a really high quality IMG lineage.
This one.
Yeah, exactly. But most don't even look close like that. They look more like our Paradox. If he wasn't completely busy breeding a female, I would pull him out. But
Like necessary to have IMG in a super fire to have black dots. Of course, the amount of black this is like definitely looks like IMG. But you can have. I'm to be honest. This was the first time that I had a look at this animal, and Superfire or like Superfire in general, from time to time do have some black scales or some yellow scales, and yeah. So I don't think that this is an easy one to tell what's truly an IMG or not.
hey, Mauro, welcome back. Otherwise, IMG. Otherwise, we have some incorporating IMG in the VPI stuff, but it's also like IMG in the habanero will be good. I
the leopard already makes it super dark, and in my opinion, it's the challenge to lighten up the habanero project, because it already holds so much dark pigments. So it sounds great, though.
Years old, so you can't see the difference between a normal VPI IMG
Hey, Uriel.
and whatever else you have stuffed into it. The only product now you have to look at ceiling when I'm working out. The only product I think that maybe, but I still think that she will be maybe not completely dark, but that dorsal. No, she wasn't on the happiest side. Sometimes she's sweet, but like she still keeps the dorsal quite light, but like just the last year, how much more dark pigments we already got in it. So this guy is a Hypo IMG Jungle Spectre, so VPI and Ralph Davis Reptile Black Eyed Anery. And this is an amazing animal.
Yeah.
But I think like maybe the one, I'm not sure, the one that is from last season that is the same genes, if that one is super hypo, keeping it that much lighter, it's a possibility.
The copper look is amazing. Absolutely. I'm trying to breed an Arabesque IMG Motley. This will be a fucking dark snake.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
The combos where they've done like Motley Aztec IMG and Black Eyed Anery, I think they call them nightmares because they are also like, but it's also like if you do just an IMG Motley, they turning like pitch black.
Yeah.
So it all depends. I definitely think like in any boa collections, you should have a really dark IMG, just they can be het, but just the really black one. You should have Super Fire. You should have Red Dragons. And then you can have whatever other stuff you like, but just like the contrast, black, white, and red. It's so sweet. You can have it set up like for display, and it's like even if the people that really don't like snakes, they are always like intrigued when you can display it like that. So
when you're looking for a jet black boa with some white in the tail, I would go with the Black Devil, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely think like the only way to maintain the white is to have the black eyed anery present, because otherwise, like
I've only seen it in Black Eye Anery so far.
yeah, all the others you can have some other colors like a little bit of red or orange, like. But if you want the white in it, then you need the black eyed anery.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
that's what I actually like with the black devils, that they usually don't turn pitch black. They usually like still keeps. So this is 21.
Yeah.
They usually like small white speckles, and also like they keep the head stamp, not turning completely black usually. As opposed to that, this will sound insane, that ghost devils usually don't have any pattern when they are adults, but they are whiter on the belly side compared to the black devils. But
we already been showing off the Labby's double-head specters, but maybe we can have a look again. I think
we
you
can
showed
have a look again.
one, right?
It's our good friend Uriel that wants to see it.
Yes, sir. Well, some beautiful red dragon. We have both.
I think we can showcase both.
The Black Devils are truly like one of my all-time favorites. That's awesome animals to work with.
Abby of so here we have Labby 100% double head spectre. This specific animal ain't going to move. Like, don't really show on camera here, but like the pinkish sides on this. This is actually the. Didn't know. I would guess that it was het leopard. Now it's 100% sure that it's not het leopard, but this is what the black-eyed anery also is messing with the pattern. And we can just find out because our sexed.
Will any Labby's head spectre be available?
This is a male.
Hey!
Yeah, I think we're 1.1 or maybe 2.2. It depends on the ratio because it's not super many of them, and we want to keep. Yeah, especially this.
Will there be a Black Devil female available sooner or later?
So, sooner or later, actually, we only have one black devil. I think the rest is ghost devils, and the black devil is a male.
But the Ghost
But we have.
Devils will also turn pitch black, so
Yeah,
definitely a choice.
yeah, and they are like 66% posset specters. I actually think that we have one ghost devil female left from 24. I think like that's the only. He was super happy to see me. It's always the black-eyed anery stuff. So there we have 124. I think that's the only ghost devil that's still left from 24. And I think like maybe it's one black-eyed anery ghost, and we have a few really nice DPI Sunglow 66% het black-eyed aneries, like for the Spectre project. Everybody's just asking for that they would like. I want VPI 100% het black-eyed anery or black-eyed anery 100% het VPI.
It's not that easy.
No, when it comes to the multi-recessive combos.
I think you just received a donation.
Yeah, someone sent us $10.
Thanks for the tip
Super
with
big.
IR. Thank you so much.
Sweet. What else do we have? Alan wants to see VPI Sunglow Jungle 66% have BA. That's because it's his animal. So, of course, we're going to show him. So let's see.
That really depends on what you like. I mean, producing some nice Black Devil with a Black Devil male is definitely an option. You can go with specters. Can start a Spectre project. You can test out, for example, VPI Aztec, 66% POS head, or like one of the Labby, 100% head Spectre, will also be a nice pick. So there are a lot of ideas that I have what to do with a Black Devil male when you want to give the female a break. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that all depends on what, like, other, if you're like primarily working in VPI, then of course then it's the specters. I wouldn't second guess doing anything specter wise, and the way they look, I would definitely do it anyway. But like if you're into call or sharp, I know like the Black Eyed Canary combined with the hypo and the visual T minus, where you have the blizzards, I think they're called. So that's definitely something you could use. I think you could combine it with like the call labbies if you're into the call stuff. But just looking like hypospecter, in my opinion, it's so hard to beat.
Yeah.
I actually remember, like, this is so long ago, when you had so many of the 100% het spectre males. This has to be like 2021 or something.
22.
Where you're like,
yeah. 21 or 10, 20. Yeah, 21. I think 21, and in 22 I had a lot of females.
Yeah, no, yeah, that could be when you're like almost was trying to give them away. Like, I don't have room for this. And I'm
Not
not sure.
necessary. Not necessary
Did
anymore.
no, I'm not sure if I think Chris already produced a Spectre then.
No, Chris.
No,
Chris received Spectre.
he received
Uh,
Spectre. Yeah,
Thanks
so
for
it was
sharing the
produced.
stream. What's your name?
Yeah,
Like, I really would talk to more to the people directly, but with the nicknames that gets hard.
yeah, it's always the nicknames on the accounts is always everything with
Brandon.
social media.
Hey, Brandon. Thanks a lot.
Thanks,
Thanks for
Brandon.
sharing, and also thanks for the thanks again for the donation. Sweet.
Really sweet. Here you see how read up how the YouTubers really know how everything works, that you can donate on the live streams. It was news to me.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
sweet.
yeah. Never experienced this, so.
No, really sweet.
Oh, nice. Hey, say hi to Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spectre, like, in my opinion, Spectre needs to be on any list. So the Spectre are Yeah, one of the most promising projects besides of the habanero.
Now she's quite close to shed, so now she actually starts to look a little bit yellow. Otherwise, they are so nice also, like black and white. BPI snows.
I think there's also a black and white VPI snow male, right?
Yeah, it's here.
Yeah, this one. That's crazy with a widow
And
peak, and that's definitely not typical.
no, the thing is, like, comparing this to like the few specters you've seen that don't contain hypo, I would actually like, just for the looks, choose this one, because then the specter is turning more dark compared to that one. I definitely feel like hypo in the specters is quite nice. So like, that's definitely, if you would produce an Spectre IMG, that is definitely just going to be completely brown in a year.
Right. Hypo definitely makes sense.
Yeah.
That's the same with the habanero, to be honest.
Yeah. I know that you're not a high believer of the blood habaneros, that they are just going to be dark, and you're most likely right. But I think we have to make a super hypo blood habanero, and then maybe. But they are most likely going to be quite dark.
Absolutely.
So, hey, this we actually haven't discussed. I know it starts to get quite big thing, especially in the States, like demands for the demons, like combining blood and anery.
Mm-hmm. It's like Phantom. This was hypo, right?
Yeah, Phantom is, I think, with hypo or
Ghost Blood.
yeah,
I only have 10%
battery.
of my mobile left, so let's see how long I can survive.
I only have 11%, so I think we maybe need to think
It's
about
about to come
closing
to a,
down the line.
yeah, I think so. We still have a bit of time. I'm also like alone with my kids. So
Yep.
yeah, I
So
need to
he's
check
sitting
there.
here with 3 daughters, and they are being quiet.
It's three of them exactly, and they are quite quiet, but
Yeah.
that's also suspicious.
Yes. So before we end, any specific questions? Do you have any ideas for like what you would like to see in the mentorship program that you can like talk directly to me and Tim now about?
I think you would need to repitch the whole idea because most of them have not been listening when we were explaining it.
So Brandon says that your kids is up to something, because
Yeah.
quiet kids means.
Probably the living room has already been destroyed.
Now we're not going to repitch the whole mentorship. If you haven't watched the whole live, and if you're like interested of like a mentorship program in boa breeding, containing everything from really in depth and live help.
I think it's
On breed.
a good topic to share on Insta with a short and a YouTube short to just like pitch the idea and ask for what people would like to see.
Yeah.
And like of course we already have our own ideas, but it's always more helpful to hear your ideas. Like obviously this will only be aiming for people that are, want to become like a more professional breeder, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's safe to say.
We wanted to showcase. So this is a red dragon from this year.
From a labby litter?
No, not lab litter. I think we'll have one for the lab litters this year. But like, let me see where we have.
What do you mean by specific troubleshooting? Troubleshooting like anything specific? Like there will definitely be how to say, like troubleshooting, most probably, like, I mean, we will have different stages, right? There will be a stage where we will even do one-on-one support, and like in other stages we're gonna have like live calls, maybe in a group of 20 people, I think. Yeah, sort like this.
Yeah, like it will like on the top tier, like you will definitely be able to get like the one-on-one, but otherwise, if it's like once a month or twice a month with like different topics where everybody, like maybe like 20 people joins in, and like really open community, able to ask the questions about different stuff.
Yeah, it will definitely be like the last comment. It will definitely be the case, like when you're having a challenge here, a challenge there. Like basically, we will be available for like all the topics that come up, and it will be like in the different stages. There will be a certain amount of availability. Stefan left the chat, or is it me who left the chat? It looks like it's all okay on my end. Do I have to take over the show? In case you can still see me, just drop a comment. All right. Stefan is gone. All right.